analyzed hundreds of YouTube automation niches in the past 5 years of doing YouTube automation myself and helping over 100 people make over 3K a month from YouTube automation. And in this video, I'm going to show you the top 5 best niches that you can get started with today. And since you are probably a beginner watching this, these niches are fairly simple and low cost to get started in when you are a beginner. So if you are looking for a $3,000 a month niche before the end of the year, make sure to finish this video. Now, before we get into it, if you are new here, my name is cashflow. I've been doing YouTube automation for the past 4 years. I live completely remote and for myself from this, and I also have a coaching community on school where I help people set up YouTube automation channels. And just to show you really quick, here on my YouTube, I have 6 client interviews of people who made between $3,000 and $15,000 every single month from YouTube through my programs. This is my new business YouTube channel that will cover YouTube automation. So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and let me know if you have any questions or topics that you want to see covered. Now, one last thing before we dive in. Watching this video about the best niche to get started with for you is great and can spark your ideas. But if you do not know how to start, then you will not have any benefit from this. So I'm going to invite you to join my free challenge community, which is a 5-hour plus free course that you can join today by commenting challenge under this video. And to give you a really quick look how this looks inside, if you join my free school community here, which again, if you comment challenge, I send the link, there is 5 days in this challenge, each with a video between 30 and 60 minutes with downloadable plug and play sheets that will help you start and scale your first channel completely for free as a gift from me. So comment challenge and I'll see you inside. And now we go into the fun stuff. Here are the 5 niches that you can start in October to make over 3K a month with before the end of December. The first channel we have today is called Dreamoria. They have 24,000 subscribers and 49 videos posted. If we go to their channel stats, they are making 750,000 views a month and they have posted 49 videos. And let's look at their topics. So a very big trend in YouTube automation the last 3-4 months has been these extremely long fall asleep to channels. So as you can see, that is what Dreamoria is doing too. The last video here is about the Anunnaki, the entire story of the Anunnaki, the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle, the rise and fall of dinosaurs, and the entire history of ancient Japan. So this channel is a bit of a like throwing random topics out there to see what sticks, I guess. They don't have like necessarily one specific niche or like format for their fall asleep to topics. I would say that the niche for this channel is these fall asleep to topics, which a lot of people are doing right now. I'll have some other topics of this later in the video. The reason people are doing these channels so much is because they are so long, as you can see here. See, they are like 2.5 hours long. Now, might sound very difficult to make such a long video, but nowadays with AI tools, this can actually be very easy. And the thing is that these fall asleep to channels can get RPMs, so the amount of dollars you earn per 1,000 views of like $30 to $40. And this way, you just need 1,000 or 2,000 views to actually make a lot of money from it. So let's say if this channel gets 750,000 views a month and their RPM, even if it's $20, they already are making $15,000 a month just because the RPM leverage is this high. And that is why a lot of people are doing these kind of channels right now. Let's look at their trending videos to see what they are, what topics are the best for them right now. Okay, it's not loading. Let's just go to popular then. It's just 49 videos anyway. So the entire story of Greek mythology, the Greek gods explained, mythology of every astrological sign, the entire story of the Odyssey. So it's mostly like mythology, history, Atlantis, see something with dragons and Greek mythology here. So it's mostly like Greek mythology stories that seem to be doing fairly well for this channel. So if you want to replicate something like this, which I would highly recommend you doing, I wouldn't say that this like it's too late for the party here with the fall asleep to channels. There's a lot of them still doing very well. And as you can see with just 49 videos, 2-3 months of work, you can be making $15,000 a month with this channel. Now, what I would do if I were you, starting a channel like this, I wouldn't do it as this one where you just cover like dinosaurs, Japan, Atlantis, Chinese zodiac, like dragons. It's too random for me personally. When I do something like this, I would do it purely on, let's say, dinosaur stories and biology or anatomy about dinosaurs, ancient history about specific countries, or maybe something like stories about dragons or about books or something like this one is doing, all right? So It's channel number 1, doing very well, $15,000 a month. Oh, really quick, because you guys probably want to know how you actually make a channel like this. So let's just go really quick. I'm gonna really quickly show you how these channels actually make their videos, which is very simple. So look, it's almost always with these channels, just an image with some background particles and then some captions in it, see? And it's just a slideshow image, and look, they use the same image for the whole video, see? And then here they even take out this, and it's just a sky. So the idea is sort of like, haha, you listen to it, you fall asleep, so you don't watch it anyway, and that is the whole video. And then this effect you can just put in CapCut for free, and then the voiceover is made with AI. See, so it's just like a super cozy vibe with the fire crackling in the background. One image that you can generate with AI, and then the script and the voiceover is also done with AI. Again, if you want to learn how to make videos like this is exactly what I go over in my free school community challenge. So that is it for channel number 1, Dreamoria. It's basically a fall asleep to mythology and history channel. Now let's move on to the second one. Second channel is called Bloodlines. They have 34,000 subscribers and only just 55 videos uploaded. They are doing 640,000 views a month. And as you can see, they are also making very long videos. They are all 1 hour plus videos too. Again, amounting for very high RPM. And yeah, YouTube just loves high videos, because even though the percentage of people watching this video for a long time is generally low, if you make such a long video, people probably will watch longer time spent in like minutes counted of your video, which YouTube loves. If your viewers spend over 6-7 minutes watching your video, YouTube is really gonna push your content. Now, these videos seem like pretty general, like police scam documentary kind of videos, where people are being interrogated or going crazy or are reacting to like the sentence they are getting. So you can see here, let's see some of their topics from last month. Killer Drew realizes they confessed on camera. Entitled Killer Son gets a huge reality check. Killer Grandma realizes her life is over. So it's basically killers reacting to their life sentence or the sentence they are getting, right? And then they probably just look for the real life clips, and then they give a voiceover on these videos. Now, if you compare this channel to the previous channel, this one is a lot harder to make actually, because you will have to find the real life clips.
The couple is brutally stabbed inside their own home, and detectives.
So the difference here is that you have to go and find these video clips and then repurpose them and put a voiceover, like a React style voiceover on these videos. Whereas the previous channel, you just take one AI image, make your AI script, make your AI voiceover, and then the editing is just a few easy to make effects, right? So the RPM of this channel is very high too, I guess, because the videos are that long. Probably looking at like 7 to 10 at least. So this channel will be making like 6-7K on average, I would assume. Now, honestly, this one is a bit harder for beginners to do with like such long videos, because you're gonna have to download the content yourself and the real life footage. So if you're gonna do like sort of like a fall asleep to channel or like a longer channel, definitely go to the fall asleep to type, where videos are generally easy to make, because you're just gonna make your life a lot easier. And editing a 1 hour 50 long video with like different footage that you have to collect is not a very fun thing to do. Regardless of that, these niches and formats do very well, like people reacting to the sentence that they are getting, because it's just such juicy and shocking thing to watch, to what people actually did wrong, and then how justice will get them, basically, right? That's it for channel 2. Now let's go to channel number 3, Vatican Mysteries for Sleep. So they have 12,700 subscribers and 62 videos posted. They are getting 640,000 views a month. And let's see what their video style is. So see, again, super long videos, 2 hour long videos. I guess the list I have today is a lot of these like fall asleep to longer videos. And that is just really the narrative the last 2-3 months in YouTube automation. It's really all about pushing longer videos to basically get higher view duration, like amount of minutes watched, and that is pushed a lot by YouTube. Now, this one is more niche down than the first one we found. As you can see, this one is all about the Vatican. So why did the Vatican fear the Mayan? Why did the Vatican fear Atlantis? the Sumerian gods the Vatican fear the most. So they kind of do the Vatican mixed with like some old school like religious stuff, I would say. Here's something with vampires. Not all these videos do very well, but again, the RPM is going to be like $30-40. So you just need like literally maybe 1,000 or 2,000 views to break even if you outsource this to a team. Now let's see which videos have been doing well for them. All right, see, so in the last month, they got a few with over 100,000 views. And yeah, if one video like this makes you 100,000 views, you easily earn like $3,000-4,000 for that one single video. And yeah, what I like about this one is that they are more niche down. So again, what I told you in the first niche we looked at, right? Go for a more specific format within the fall asleep to niche. And this one is doing a great job with doing it like, see, they do history for sleep, as you can see in the title. But this one specifically is about stuff that happened to the Vatican and like how the Anunnaki is involved into that basically. So great sub niche. If you're going to do a fall asleep to channel like this and you see this, like think about maybe other religious stuff that you can lean into to make these like super long fall asleep to story. The Vatican like niche in YouTube automation has been very popular for a very long time, and people love making these videos where they question like what is happening to the Vatican, what is happening under the Vatican, and all the history about the Vatican and everything involved in that. So it's very juicy religious stuff that old people love to watch, and it is an extremely long video. So yeah, this just is like the golden combination for extremely high RPM, which is going to make your life a lot easier in terms of not needing to have like super viral videos with a lot of views to earn a really good amount of money from these videos. Right, that was it for channel number 3. Let's go to number 4, Yellow Rook. Finally, not an extremely long channel with like fall asleep to stuff. So 7,700 subscribers with just 12 videos posted. They are doing 450,000 views every single month. And which is honestly pretty impressive with just 12 videos. Now let's see. So they do chess videos. So let's see what their topics are. I was clueless in the middle game. Now 10 rules forced me to win. So win from 2 moves. I feared the scholars made. Now I love when they try it. So it's basically like chess strategies and tactics to win, and explaining how to overcome like certain situations, or when an opponent attacks you in a certain way, how to overcome that, and also like openings that you can use. So apart from like when I see a channel like this, I either think, okay, how many competitors are there in the market? And is there like other games that I, for example, can copy this style of titles and thumbnails for? And then you can just mimic the topic and the thumbnail style of this channel. Or you also start a chess channel if it's not too popular yet or too much competition yet with chess. You probably want to know a little bit about chess because it's a pretty complicated, how you call it, sport, I guess, or game. And yeah, you're gonna like fall through if the viewers see that you are not experienced in chess at all. So you need to get your information for these kind of videos from a legit source, or you have to be very, very knowledgeable about it. And I think the fun thing with these videos is that you can probably actually record them yourself. So if you go to chess.com, you just can play games online.
That's usually when your opponent starts making the biggest mistake.
And then you just give a voiceover on what is happening in the board.
That way it finally...
So it's basically just like live review of chess games and strategies that you are doing right here. And then you can look for specific situations to cover them. So honestly, a niche like with chess, just a game, and this is a niche that you can be very creative with. I think you can also, for example, do this or review like the games between championships or something like that, for example. Right, that was it for Yellow Rook. Very interesting niche to get into. What I love about this is like if you look at something like this too, you can really think about like what are your passions and your hobbies and things that you like doing in your daily life that you can potentially make videos around. So you don't have to love the topic that you're making videos for with YouTube automation, but if you are a beginner, it's definitely going to be so much more fun to actually be interested in the topic that you want to make your first channel about in terms of writing scripts and finding topics. All right. So I would really recommend you to do that for your first channel. Now, channel number 5 is called Deep Sleep Aura. And we have one more fall asleep to or like long channel that we've covered twice already in this video. This one has just 15,000 subscribers, 100 videos. They're getting 300,000 views a month. And again, they have 1.5 hour long videos. So I think they're easily making 4 or 5K on the lower end. And this channel seems to be doing deepest healing, like these sound wave kind of videos for recovery, for healing frequency, for like relaxing your body, or like maybe study music or something. I think this one is very unique actually. Usually it's like history or like talking about religion or history. Let's see how they make these. Yeah, so this is literally just 1.5 hour of music with some AI generated moving images, as you can see here. Looks very trippy. I think this is very cool. Like cool background when you're studying or listen or like doing something like working, for example. And it's just very calming, right? I'm not sure if they make this music themselves. There are some AI tools right now. It seems that they've done it themselves here. Music by Deep Sleep Aura. There is some AI tools that you can create music with. I don't know if they use that for this, but this channel seems to do these very long videos in a very specific format. And I think like when it comes to music like this, you can do it for an unlimited amount of niches. This is kind of like the same thing as this Lo-Fi Girl channel, what you probably know, where it's just like Lo-Fi music that they generate. They also do live streams with this. I'm also working on a live stream tool. 2026, YouTube is going to be a live streaming. They are making a lot of updates about live streaming. So definitely make sure to keep your eyes out for that, especially with these like long fall asleep to channels. So yeah, if you're into music, give this a try. You can come up with other music genres to do. And I will look up that AI app that you can make to generate this music. Right, guys, that was 5 niches that you can start. But I actually have one bonus niche just to give you a little extra at the end of the video for the people that stay long. Number 6 is called Redline, and it has 150,000 subs, just 49 videos in. They're getting an insane amount of views, but I gotta say, I just found out they have a lot of shorts that are getting crazy views. See, 5 million, 8 million, 90,000. So I think a lot of their views are actually from shorts, but still their long form videos still do extremely well. They have 10 to 14 minute long videos, and it's all about I think it's about car accidents, I think more like motorsport in general, like the overarching niche of motorsports. Let's see which videos are doing best for them, if it's the shorts or the long form. Still, I see it's still like a lot of long form here. So motorsport fires, but they get increasingly more terrifying. Motorsport fights, but they keep getting more out of control. Sportsmanships, motorsport moments. See, so it's just like real life moments where a crash happened, and then they probably just give a voice over with feedback and commentary on these motorsport moments. Now, motorsport is pretty wide, so I think like if you think about this, another very big niche covering this is something like Formula One. So this channel does more like different motorsports, it seems, but you also have like a lot of Formula One channels. So if you are into some sort of like racing or motorsports, whether it's with like bikes or cars, maybe you can do something related to this where you make like commentary style videos on the craziest crashes that happened, the craziest fights, the craziest drama behind the scenes and stuff like that. People on YouTube, like channels like this for the past 4 or 5 years have been extremely popular with YouTube automation, because people that watch these sports are just such like cult like diehard fans. So they love watching videos where you break down these crazy moments that happened. And with sports, there's always games and matches happen. There's always drama on social media with like, let's say the racers between each other, or drama happening behind the scenes with their personal lives. So it naturally attracts a lot of people watching these videos and a big audience. So if you make like half decent videos, you can really get good views, and it's also very evergreen, especially like if you look at these titles. Motorsport moments, but they get increasingly more bizarre. It's very timeless. It's very evergreen. And for me, the way I build my YouTube automation channels, I always like to go for evergreen faceless channels, which sometimes are hard to build at the start because they start up a bit slower. But once they are running, they're running, and it's very semi passive if you have a team in place to make them. Right, guys, this is the last one for today. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe. If you have any questions about any of these channels or about YouTube automation in general, drop it down in the comments and I happily help you out with anything, and also maybe make a new video about covering that roadblock. So now that you know which niches can be doing well, and I hope you got some inspiration to start your own niche, there's one other thing that you need to do, and that is take action, actually start a niche and make the channel. Now, in the beginning of this video, I showed you 6 of my clients who made over $3,000 to $15,000 a month from YouTube automation with their channels and with their niches. And I'm going to show you the program that they did this with. So again, these client testimonials, you can look in the description link and you can actually watch these. These are real people that I helped through my programs, and you can get the courses and the mentorship they had in the Faceless Tuber School. This is my paid premium community in which I cover my full 5M system to set up and launch YouTube automation channels. It's just $50 a month. The yearly price is 40% off. And if you join yearly, you get 3 free one-on-one coaching calls with me where I help you pick your niche, make your content strategy, and help you hire a team to make your videos. Now, the strong thing about this community, first of all, is the community aspect where people share and make comments and share their ideas and help each other out, or share crazy results like Michael starting his second channel after his first channel is doing over $1,000 a month after 2 months, also with a niche that we covered in this video today. So that's very interesting. Now, even though this is cool, we also have a calendar where I do weekly live coaching calls. And of course, the crop of the cream is the classroom section with all my video programs and courses. So this is my 5M system, in-depth explained step by step, where you also get homework sheets and plug and play sheets on how to start and scale your YouTube automation channel. This community, if you go through this program, you go from zero to hero with your YouTube automation business without any confusion. I cover how to set up your channel, find your niche, what mindset you need, which niches to start, how to hire a team, the plug and play sheets to hire a team to do SEO, how to use AI to build your channel very quick and for very cheap, and for example, also how to make these long AI fall asleep to videos. Literally covers everything you need, and you have my one-on-one live support to make this work. So if you want to take this serious and really want to make YouTube automation work and potentially make over $3,000 a month within those 3 months before the new year starts, join the Faceless Tuber School. Link is in the description. Now, if that sounds interesting to you, but you're not completely sure yet to join the Faceless Tuber School and you want a little bit more information of what the 5M system actually is, then click the video you see on screen right here, because in this video, I go in depth in what the 5M method is for setting up Faceless channels and why it's so strong for helping you get monetized and get to $3,000 a month from YouTube automation. All right, click it here and I'll see you in the next one.